Hello, gossiper. Sharona here. Hope all is well. So, we're going to talk Diddy and Donald Trump. So, Donald Trump was asked a question if he would pardon Diddy given what he's going through. And this was what President Trump had to say. Take a listen.
Apprentice, you mentioned once in 2012 that Diddy was a good friend of yours back then. He has since found himself in some very serious legal trouble.
Yeah, that's true.
Would you ever consider pardoning him?
Well, nobody's asked. You had to be the one to ask, Peter, but nobody's asked. But I know people are thinking about it. I know they're thinking about it. I think some people have been very close to asking. First of all, I'd look at what's happening. And I haven't been watching it too closely, although it's certainly getting a lot of coverage. I haven't seen him. I haven't spoken to him in years. He used to really like me a lot, but I think when I ran for politics, he sort of, that relationship busted up from what I read. I don't know. He didn't tell me that, but I'd read some little bit nasty statements in the paper all of a sudden. You know, it's different. You become a much different person when you run for politics and you do what's right. I could do other things, and I'm sure he'd like me, and I'm sure other people would like me, but it wouldn't be as good for our country. As we said, our country's doing really well because of what we're doing. So it's not a popularity contest. So I don't know. I would certainly look at the facts. If I think somebody was mistreated, whether they like me or don't like me, it wouldn't have any impact on me.
So you heard Donald Trump right there. He's saying that, Diddy doesn't like him or may not like him, ever since he became involved in politics. It's like Diddy was no longer a friend. So not only did Donald Trump say that, and people are like, of course they're going to ask, because for the past couple of months, Donald Trump has only been in the office for, we're in June 6th. So about 5 months. And already he's pardoning a lot of people. And the latest is a couple of reality stars, Todd and Julie Chrisley. Now, with this being said, 50 Cent, he had to come out and say something to Trump. So if you don't know, the feud between 50 and Diddy, it's been over like 2 decades now, something to that effect. And it escalated with the release of 50 Cent's diss track, The Bomb, which he released in 2006, which accused Diddy of being involved in the takeout of the Notorious B.I.G. So here comes 50 Cent now, wanting to give Donald Trump some advice. And this is what it says. It says, rapper 50 Cent has vowed to make Donald Trump aware of his thoughts about Sean Diddy Combs days after the president mused about a potential pardon for the music mogul. Last week, when asked about potentially granting Combs clemency, Trump said, "Nobody's asked, but I know people are thinking about it." Later, 50 Cent voiced his opinion, saying on Instagram, he said some really bad things about Trump. It's not okay. I'm going to reach out so he knows how I feel about this guy. That's my 50 cents. Thank you. Anyways, and then 50 Cent doubled down on Saturday saying, Donald doesn't take well to disrespect. That doesn't forget who chooses to go against him, and working tirelessly to make America great again. There's no room for distraction. There you go. Thank you, Oscars. Thank you. Anyway, so that's what he wrote on social media. So yes, 50 Cent is getting involved, telling Donald Trump, leave Diddy alone. Probably Diddy will ask for a pardon if he's found guilty, right? I don't think he would ask for it now, because right now, even though he's in jail, he's going through this trial, there's a possibility that he could walk. So, you're not going to ask for it now unless you're going to be one of those people reaching out to Donald Trump, getting back into the friend zone, because apparently Donald Trump was like, they were cool at one time, but not anymore. So unless people are speaking behind with Donald Trump, which Trump himself said that no one has reached out. So, we'll see what happens. But yeah, that's the latest with the pardon for Trump, and then 50 Cent reacting and all that stuff. So gossipers, what are your thoughts on this story? What do you think about 50 Cent warning Donald Trump to stay away from Diddy? Don't give him a pardon. And until next time, thank you for watching. Please like, share, subscribe.